Hey guys, Nabil here. This is Nabil Knows. The world just gets crazier and crazier by the week, by the day even. Let's get in. Young Philly, the ideal role model for so many young men. Shock and horror as he's accused of some of the most heinous crimes. May not sitting on until the sentence reads. This guy has been dropped from so much stuff. He probably was not moving very carefully is all I can say. You've never really had a good reputation for behaving yourself around women. I'm sorry, but when you get to that level of fame and that level of endorsement, every picture should be Keanu Reeves. A woman has come out on Twitter and she's claimed that the person making these accusations against young Philly is lying, and that apparently she's done the same thing to Bryson Tiller. Statistics never ever account for how often lies are used against black males because, as we know, false accusations have been weaponized against black men. If he gets sentenced, if he gets found guilty, what prison does he go to? Does he go to Australian prison or UK prison? Or does he do like a best of both worlds tour? Because, bro, Australian prison is no joke, bro. It's all fun and games until you're locked up in a cell with Kangaroo Jack and he wants to put a Joey in your pouch. You guys need to start moving smarter. Because one, if you are guilty, then you. But two, if you're not, how could you allow yourself to be in a situation where you could be accused? Huh? Astaghfirullah, habibi. Nigeria, really, as a nation, we surprise me sometimes. Our boys got stranded at an airport in Libya. What the f*** are we doing playing in Libya anyway? Why are you playing against slavers? Even if we run out of substitutes, they can give us some because they have so many extra Nigerians for sale there in the first place. Have we forgotten what these people have done and are doing? Why is Libya even allowed to play in the African Cup of Nations? I know it's not all Libyans and I don't have a hatred for Libyans. In fact, one time I was on tour and I met this lovely Libyan woman after a show, and honestly, I knew that if this woman took me home to her family, they would sell me for a good price.
Do you see me laughing, my nigga?
Bro, what the f*** were you doing playing in Libya, man? Like, why do Nigerians like going everywhere that they don't like us? Half the time, they're not African all year round until it's time for African Cup of Nations. Then they're African. We have no damn business playing in Libya. We shouldn't be sending Nigerian football team to Libya. We should be sending our army. Although they're indisposed at the moment, they've got other things to deal with, like dancing. Who would have thought turning a dark psychological thriller into a musical is not a good idea?
Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
Why do you guys have to make everything moist? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I swear that's what Einstein or Shakespeare said. It's supposed to be dark. A psychotic killer who has a sad, tragic turn that drives him insane. And you know what? Some exec says, you know what would be amazing? Jazz hands. Seriously, there must be some kind of mission to sabotage DC. They messed up Snyder with his Justice League. Joker came like, okay, you know what, we like this. This is realism. It's dark. It's amazing. All the things that made Joker good, they've gone and they've twisted. I don't get it. Deadpool and Wolverine, that is how you make a movie based on comic book characters. What next are they going to turn into a musical? Star Wars? Fucking Batman? The Phantom of the Opera. It's terrible. What were you thinking? I bet they were high-fiving each other in the boardroom when they came up with the ideas. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah. That's exactly what we need. Musical numbers, okay? We're going to get Harley Quinn to do a falsetto. Florida has always been that place that weird things happen. Florida is to America what Croydon is to the UK.
I've got a man.
But I warn you.
I've got a man already.
There's always some mad shit happening in Croydon or Florida. You type a South Florida man on Google, instantly something mad happens. You've got this horrible hurricane tearing through Florida and people are out here taking selfies, bruv. The need for clout is a lethal disease. I'm being blown away by the wind, but I need to take this selfie. People are becoming celebrities overnight. There's that crazy captain who is like the most American thing ever. And it turns out he's an absolute mental racist.
Once I cut you off, you're done. Sorry. All right.
Shock, horror, who would have thunk it? We need to airdrop like Greg's bakery stuff over Florida as well, so that they evacuate because they realize how bad food can be. That's what we need to do. We need to help Americans.
Daddy, chill.
So a Labour MP has decided, in this time of austerity and in this time of poverty, that his crusade is to bring the price of Freddos down, because the children of today don't have enough cheap sugary shit to eat. How does he even intend to reduce the price? Like, what exactly does he want to do? So is he going to get them to use even cheaper ingredients to make the chocolate? What is it? Unless you're going to Ghana to broker a deal directly with Ghana for their cocoa, I'm sorry, but I don't want to see any politician talking to me about chocolate. At least the Tories make sense. I don't agree with what they're doing, but at least what they're doing makes sense. Because if I was a politician, I'd be stealing money too. What chocolate could you imagine Tories deciding that they want to fight jihad for? Yes, I said it. We have to normalize the word jihad. It just means struggle. I know a chocolate that the Tories definitely would invest a lot in. Bounty! Hey, see what I did there? So, the Bora Festival in Nigeria celebrates the birth of twins. Nigeria has the highest rate of twins, especially in this part of Nigeria. And we've always said it's due to yam enzyme. Scientists say that's not true. And we say they should shut up and mind their business. All these countries that are having problems with their population now, like Japan, I think is it Korea, holla at your boy. I mean, God clearly wants more Nigerians, which is scary. Can you imagine a world with even more Nigerians? My spam box would be full of it. Anyway, I can make that joke, you can't. Buying cheap clothes has never been dangerous-er. And yes, I know that's not a real word, but I'm making it up because I'm the modern day Shakespeare. Someone ordered some boots from Shein and found a scorpion. The amount of online shopping my wife does, I wish someone would send a scorpion to our house. Maybe that would make us look down. I can't even take a nap during the day without some asshole Amazon flipping delivery driver banging on my door. The National Center for Reptile Welfare said that this sort of thing is extremely common. But my response to that would be, scorpions aren't a reptile. Why are you talking to the Center for Reptile Welfare when you've got an arachnid? That's right, an arachnid, not an insect. Okay, and I just want to say, stop mislabeling spiders and scorpions as insects, because arachnids have 8 legs and insects have 6. Okay,
Nerd.
Boris's biography, Unleashed. Since when are pigs ever unleashed? When you read a book about someone, they need to be someone who's been through some sort of struggle. The problem with Boris is his whole life he has been unleashed. There's literally a highlight video on YouTube showing him from childhood to adulthood, and it's just him being an absolute disaster everywhere he goes. I mean, look how many kids he's had. Right? He has not kept anything on a leash. The only leash was Brexit stopping his books from getting into Europe one time, which I think is hilarious. Nemesis never misses. We're firing all cylinders here. New content every week. So like, subscribe, tell your mom, your auntie, channel your dead relatives in a seance. As you know, your boy gets shadow banned from time to time. So if you don't hear from me, look for me.